Have you ever heard the story of Chicken Little? It's the story of a small chicken who runs around telling everyone in his town that the sky is falling, predicting imminent calamity and doom without any justification. This video tells the story of Chicken Little, the Sonoma Valley Unified School District budgeting version. At a high level, a school's budget is not that different from your own. The district determines how much they are going to bring in for the year and then decides how they plan to spend that money. So what does this have to do with Chicken Little? Well, let's look at how our district has planned for their revenues each year in recent memory. To determine how much money you'll be getting in the future, it might make sense to look at what you received in the prior year. In September 2021, for the upcoming year, the district projected just a 3% increase in property tax and state support revenues, and then a 10% decline in federal funds, a 37% decline in other state funds, a 21% decrease in local revenues? Oh no, the sky is falling. So what actually came to pass a year later when all was said and done? Increases across the board. Wow, what a swing. While the district was projecting dire outcomes, we ended up with almost $4 million more than they projected for. I wonder how that could have been spent on the kids' educations. Okay, well maybe that was just an outlier. How about the year before? So let's look at what the district projected in September 2020 for the upcoming year. Okay, a 1% decrease in property tax and state support. Federal funds are looking good, must be all that COVID money. A 31% decline in other state funds. A 39% decrease in local revenues. So what actually came to pass a year later when all was said and done? Increases across the board. Wow, what a swing. Again, the district was projecting terrible, dire outcomes, but we ended up with over $11 million more than they projected for. Never mind, I guess the sky is not falling. So should we give them a pass because of COVID? Well, let's look before COVID, 2019. Let's look at what the district projected in September 2019 for the upcoming year. 1% decrease in property tax and state support. Federal funds down 14, a 44% decline in other state funds, 32% decrease in local revenues. Seriously this time, the sky is for sure falling. Okay, this story's getting old. The under-projecting of revenues is getting almost comical now. In just these 3 years, the revenue projections were off by $22 million. I'm sure I'm sounding like a broken record, but it was the same tired Chicken Little story for the 3 previous years as well, for a total error amount of $38 million for the last 6 years. If our board or superintendent is not asking why our business office does this year after year after year after year, are they paying attention? Why do we heed the sky is falling cry every single year? So why does this matter? Because it does not allow the budgeting of expenses to be properly planned. What is the biggest cost for a school district? The people that work with the kids. If we don't pay competitive wages because we're always claiming the sky is falling, guess what happens? You get understaffed schools and constant turnover because people will go to better paying schools. The sky is not falling. Today is a new day. There has not been a single year of calamity or doom since 2010. But yet again, here we are projecting one. Please call or email the superintendent and board and let them know that the Chicken Little routine is getting really old. Their job is to fully staff our schools with credentialed, top-notch teachers. Financial planning in this manner does not allow for that. Something needs to change. Oversight of this process is their responsibility. Let them know the story of Chicken Little is a cautionary tale, not a blueprint for running a multi-million-dollar organization charged with educating your kids.